There's nothing else going on.
Okay.
If you suspect
hold on.
if you suspect me of committing a crime, then I will surrender my ID. And if you are detaining me as well, then I'll be staying here. But if I am not being detained, you don't suspect me of committing a crime.
All right, my turn to talk. You're being detained.
Okay.
Okay. You are being detained.
And what are you detaining
we're
me for?
investigating. I told you already. We're investigating.
What do you suspect me of committing? What crime?
Can you let him talk?
Investigating a theft of a package.
Okay, and you suspect me of stealing a package.
So right now you're being detained.
Do you suspect me of stealing the package?
Hold on a second. I'm talking. You're being detained for investigation of a theft of a package.
Yeah, your investigation has nothing to do with my rights.
Hold on a second. Okay?
Every time I speak to officers, I tell them, I say, you guys are law enforcement, not feelings officers. These people,
what officers?
Feelings enforcement officers. Yeah, feelings enforcement.
Feelings officers?
Yeah, because you know, people, they have feelings and they like to call for silly things, which is obviously this is not a crime. I'm doing my job. He knows I'm doing my job. The other guy knows I'm doing my job. Your department does not override the Constitution.
You're wasting your own time.
You're wasting my time. You know I didn't do anything wrong, and you guys are holding me here. You guys are going to violate my rights because you know that I did not commit a crime. You can't articulate that I committed a crime.
So you're going way over.
How do you suspect? No, because I hate getting violated. I hate when my rights get violated. I have nothing on my. Stop shining the light in my face.
You have ID on you or now?
Of course I have my ID on.
Are you handing it over? I'm going to ask you to step out of the vehicle.
If you could,
step out of the vehicle.
Welcome back to the Here's the Deal channel, where we investigate the bizarre actions of the corporately controlled law enforcement class as they use legalese terms and phrases as a justification to dishonor their oath of office and violate the unalienable rights of individuals in the public, which the law enforcers swore to protect and serve. On this particular night, the New Milford Police Department insists that they got a call from a customer saying she believed that someone may have stolen her package off the front porch. Responding officers detained an Amazon delivery driver, clearly driving an Amazon van, who was busy delivering the last of his packages for the evening. 3 squad cars blocked him in and detained the man for questioning. He tells the police to search the truck if they suspect him of stealing a package, but the kicker is that the police had already cleared with the complainant that, in fact, there was no package stolen and it was all a misunderstanding. But this wasn't enough to satisfy the power vacuum residing in the heart of these authoritarians. Instead of letting the man be about his business, they unlawfully detained him and ended up threatening him as they demanded his ID, even though clearly no crime had been committed.
What am I being detained for, officer?
Oh, it's because of the package.
And also, what's your name and badge number?
Francin 212. We're just, like I said, we're conducting an investigation right now.
Okay. And what do you suspect me of committing? What crime?
Oh, I don't suspect you of committing. I mean,
so why am I being detained then?
We're checking out what's going on right now with the camera. And
but if I'm not committing a crime, why are you holding me as detained?
Once we clear, you'll be good, man. Like I said.
But he already checked, and he already got the story from the other lady. She said that she thought maybe I took something, but I dropped the package off.
We're gonna go check the cameras now. So
okay, that's fine.
Tight. You know, we'll be out here shortly.
That's fine. I gotta record this because I can't have my constitution, my rights being violated.
I can call your supervisor, let them know that there was a misunderstanding.
Oh,
That's what caused it. I understand you're on a time limit.
Yes,
you know, with the delaying. So I totally get it, man. So like I said, if you need, I'll call. You say Lodi you're out of?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to give me a number before you leave, then I'll make.
Yeah, if they ask me something, then I will tell them what happened, and I'll give your guys' apartment number to them. And they'll call and they'll figure out what happened.
Yeah, no problem, man. It's a misunderstanding.
I just got to report this just for records purposes, you know what I'm saying?
Thing, man. No problem.
We all got our own jobs.
I got a body camera on too.
Yeah.
So
everything we record. But the thing is, it costs money to get that film. That's why I like to record for my own purposes. So if some rights were being violated, then obviously I'll be having to have this a civil lawsuit, and I have my own recordings for that purposes. There's always something going on around here for nothing. And is that your supervisor?
My supervisor's down there.
Okay. What's his name?
He's not. You can ask him when he gets down here if he comes over.
Okay. What is taking so long? What is he doing?
So, buddy,
What's going on?
all right. We're trying to confirm that everything matches up.
Yeah.
Okay. Your ID on you.
What's your name and badge number?
My name and badge number?
Yeah.
Sergeant Mone, 186.
186? Okay.
Yes, sir.
At this point, it's important to understand that Sergeant Mone, badge number 186, already knows that the caller was mistaken and that a package had not been stolen. Sergeant Mone knows there's no crime to investigate, yet he's going to use "we got a call" to attempt to coerce this driver out of his rights.
Your ID on you.
For what?
We're investigating a possible theft of a package.
Okay. But obviously I'm working, so that doesn't fit me. Do you suspect me of stealing of a package?
Listen, we didn't get called. We got called.
I know
here.
you're not
We got
doing
called
that. I know, but you guys are law enforcement, and
Yeah,
that's
law
what I.
enforcement.
Every time I speak to officers, I tell them, I say, you guys are law enforcement, not feelings officers. These
Not
people,
what officers?
feelings
Feelings
enforcement
officers?
officers. Yeah,
sorry.
feelings enforcement.
Feelings officers?
Yeah, because you know people they have feelings and they like to call for silly things, which is obviously this is not a crime. I'm doing my job. He knows I'm doing my job. The other guy knows I'm doing my job. There's nothing else going on.
Okay.
If you suspect
hold on,
me,
hold on.
if you suspect me of
Listen.
committing a crime, then I will surrender my ID. And if you are detaining me as well, then I'll be staying here. But if I am not being detained,
Okay.
you don't suspect me of committing a
All right,
crime,
my turn to talk. You're being detained.
okay.
Okay. You are being detained.
And what
Understand that?
and what are you detaining
we're
me for?
investigating. I told you already. We're investigating.
What do you suspect me of committing? What
My
crime?
turn.
Can you
Can I talk?
let him talk?
Investigating a theft of a package.
Okay, and you
Okay.
suspect me of stealing
Okay,
a
so
package.
right now you're being detained.
Do you suspect me of
Hold
stealing
on
the
a
package?
second. I'm talking. You're being detained for investigation of a theft of a package.
Yeah,
We
your
didn't-
investigation has
hold
nothing
on
to
a
do
second.
with my rights.
Hold on a second. Okay? We didn't just come up on you. We got called
It
from
seems
from
like it, though.
a homeowner. Okay?
I don't know. I can't track your calls. I would have to do that on my
I'm
own
telling
time.
you. We got called here from a homeowner that
Okay.
came up on their doorbell
Yeah.
of a person matching your description that came up with a package.
Okay.
And walked over the package. That's it. So we deal with this all the time, and then we clear it, and then you're on your way. We
Okay.
get the ID. We make sure
But the
everything's
thing
right.
is, there's a disconnect between the public and police officers because of reasons like this. You guys say, okay, this happens, then you have to ID someone for not committing a crime. This is not stopping ID state. You can't just say, you have to show me your ID because I want to see who you
I
are.
never said that.
You can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
You're investigating.
Your
you understand?
your department
You're
does
wasting
not
your time.
override
You're
the
wasting my time, and
Constitution.
you're wasting your own time.
You're wasting my time. You know I didn't do anything wrong, and you guys are holding me here.
So there's no legal or moral reason for him and his fellow agents to detain this man any longer. But when obtaining an ID for a cop is like the next fix for a drug addict, it's just a matter of time before the power tripper is gripped by the awful withdrawals brought on by non-compliance.
Why do you think that I told you the reason why we're here.
I understand.
You don't understand.
I do
You don't
understand.
understand.
You guys said that you come here for a call.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm not the guy
Has
because
an
I'm
Amazon
working.
driver ever stolen? Has any Amazon
I don't
driver
know about
ever stolen
I don't
a
know
package?
about other places
Okay, well,
but my
I'll-
department,
I will
and I
tell
know
you.
it's never happened
Okay, I
in
will
my
tell you.
department.
Yes, they have.
They know this guy did not commit a crime. They know that there was no crime. And yet they continue to prolong the detention, harass this man, and request that he make himself insecure in his Fourth Amendment right by surrendering his ID.
Not
All right,
from
is
where
this how
we
you
were.
usually drive on the other side of the road?
I had to, because I had to drop a heavy package on this side.
I'm just telling you.
When I pulled up, you were like,
Is this how you usually drive?
Because
On
I
other
had to
sh-
deliver right here.
Okay, I'm just saying.
You want to lift 100-pound packages from the other
Okay.
side, you know, every time, it
If you
gets
want me
annoying.
to do my job, you're driving on the wrong side of the road.
Look at how this guy's parked in the middle of the
We're
road.
law enforcement
This
police officers. Okay?
doesn't matter though. You
Okay.
still can't break the rules, just like everyone else.
So listen. Your ID.
Okay,
Now there's a Title 39 violation.
but he's blocking me, so I couldn't move.
You're on the wrong side of the road.
But I dropped a package off. He blocked me.
Sir, I don't want no
But
problems. I don't want no problems.
You do want a
Listen,
problem.
we're
Look, man,
investigating
you guys
a
are going to
theft.
violate my rights because you know that I did not commit a crime. You can't articulate that I committed a crime.
So you're going way over.
How do you suspect?
You're going way overboard
No,
with this.
because I
You
hate
are.
getting violated. I
You're
hate
not
when my
being
rights get
violated.
violated. I
You're
have
not
nothing
being
on my.
violated.
Huh?
Now, because he's so thirsty to have another man comply with his order, and because his ego is so bruised, Sergeant Mone, badge number 186, is looking for any reason to legitimately detain this Amazon driver in order to get him to turn over his ID.
We got called of a
Stop
theft
shining the
package.
light in my face.
And you can light up the area. It's dark.
No, it's not. You're an
It's not
idiot.
dark.
You don't even know what you're doing.
It's not dark.
You're just a fool with a badge. Listen to your sergeant.
All right, sir.
Tell him to stop shining the light in my
Are you going to hand
face.
over your ID?
But
So
do
now,
you?
now
do you
listen to me. You were detained for the theft of the package. You're also on the wrong side of the Title 39
Okay,
violation.
so you think that I committed the crime of stealing a package?
Buddy, I'm talking to you right now.
So do you want
You're-
to search? Do you want to search
don't-
here for that house?
I don't want to search it.
So then how do you figure that I stole something, but you won't even check to see if I stole it? What is the point of asking for an ID then?
I started this conversation by wanting to know who you were, and then it went crazy.
Yes,
Right?
it went crazy
Right?
because I feel like
I haven't
this-
even started my investigation yet.
So then you
True
just said
or
you started
false?
an investigation.
I'm trying to figure out who you are, what you do, what happened. But
Bro,
this conversation
I-
started with you saying, "I'm not giving my ID. You're violating my rights."
because I
True
didn't
or
commit
false?
any crime.
True or false?
But I didn't.
True or false?
I didn't commit any crime.
You won't even answer
I
the
don't
question.
have to give an
won't even answer
ID
the
if I didn't
question.
commit a crime.
Okay.
You know that.
Right
As
now-
a sergeant, you know that.
Okay,
You
I'm
took a
not-
test.
listen.
Let's get something straight here. When a man demands the ID of another man who has done nothing wrong, under the implied threat of loss, injury, or harm, an unalienable right is being violated.
To me now.
You took a test.
I'm here, no ID.
I
You
didn't
have ID
commit
on you or
crime.
no?
Of course I have my
Okay,
ID
are you
on.
handing it over? I'm going to ask you to step out of the vehicle.
if you
have
could-
the
if
Title
I could-
39, step out of the vehicle.
Okay.
And here we go. Sergeant Mone, badge number 186, is done playing Mr. Pretend Nice Guy. The state-funded, racket-protecting fangs and claws have come out. The time for talking is over, and the time for threats and intimidation begins.
I'm recording this. I'm cool. I record everything.
Okay.
What am I? Of course.
One more time.
Of course I have a license.
That was a
on
Title 39 violation on top of it. You have a license on you.
me. Of course I have.
Okay. Can we see the license?
And what is the title?
4-135. Improper parking. You parked on the wrong side of the road.
But that's not what you were called for. And he blocked me. So how am I supposed to
we were
move?
called there. You were parked here before we got here. Are you going to turn
guys
over your
just
license?
you just want to look
Are
at
you
my
going to
license.
turn over your license?
If you suspect me of committing a crime, then I will show you my license.
You're in a motor vehicle violation.
How many
But
times
do
did
you
we tell you?
suspect me of stealing that package from a
you
man
did
to
outta here.
investigation and Title 39 violation. Do you have ID or no?
Okay, you suspect me of committing a crime. I will hand over my ID. I record everything. I'm handing my ID over. Here you go.
Sit there.
This is a public
What
sidewalk.
happened?
Huh?
Tell me what happened with the house.
What do you mean with the house?
You said you didn't. You dropped the packages off at 11:25 Focus, correct?
Yes, I deliver packages.
All right. So the caller said that you walked away with a package. And that's why we're
I
here.
carried like 3 or 4 packages
Listen,
to the
okay.
houses. I drop off. I
Okay.
go to the next house.
Okay.
That's it.
So it
And I
sounds-
told him, I said,
okay.
I hold a couple packages at once. I can't
So-
hold.
okay, so-
I'm not gonna go one by one. at
Dude, you
each
talk
house.
too much. You
Everything
talk
I
too
told you
much.
in the beginning.
You just wanted
Listen,
me to explain.
no, listen,
You just
he-
wanted me to explain.
Listen, okay, so listen.
And now I talk too
So this
much.
officer
Why
didn't.
people don't talk to you guys, bro?
Okay. This
You don't
officer.
understand.
Listen to me. So this officer didn't talk to the caller yet. He had no clue what the caller saw.
So then why are you guys coming to me then?
Dude, all right, don't even worry about it
You know
anymore.
what? Yeah. No, whatever.
I can
No.
get the call.
Okay.
Everything is covered.
I told you.
can get the
I
call.
saw
and
the
can
video.
see it.
I already
I
told
saw
you
the
what you can do.
video.
I'm
so.
going to. I just want to understand why would she even call the cops? If she got her own package, she knows what she gets. It says it on the app. It says what they get. They can see if it's for them or not. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. And if she could really check in her camera, she can see me walk with the package to go across the street and drop it off in the next house. So that's bullshit. I record all of this. I gotta get his badge number too. I never even asked him.
It's all being taped, dude. All
Like
being taped.
I told you from the start, we have our body cameras on too.
We have to. We have to, because we're in a day and age where stuff like this, people they call for stupid stuff, cops make bad mistakes and then the informants get sued. And I don't want to be that guy. I want to be friendly with police officers. I have family as police officers. My mom's a lawyer. You know, I go hard in this stuff, bro. I believe in the Constitution, bro. And
Where's your family work? Where's your family work?
Where does she work?
Where does your family work in law enforcement?
My uncle, he's actually a state trooper in New York.
New York.
Yep.
Okay.
Ryan Delaney.
Okay.
Look him up.
Hey, you look him up.
Why would I have to look him up?
I won't look him up.
So why do you want to know?
You'll be ashamed of how you call him a police person.
Ashamed. You should be ashamed of yourself. You guys are violating my rights. You know I didn't do anything wrong. And I asked you, how did I commit a crime? What do you suspect me of? Then you went straight over to, oh, you parked like this. Come on, bro. That's bullshit.
I mean, like
If you think that I stole the package, I said to check the vehicle and check for that house to see if I took that package.
Remember when I told you?
You can check.
Remember when I told you when I
I
first
gave you
pulled
the
up?
right
I'm
to
like,
check.
Hey, it's probably a big misunderstanding. Let's get your ID, take it from you, clear you, and then we'll
course.
be on our way. Remember when I said that?
Yes,
And then
of
you
course.
chose to go down the path you chose?
The path I chose is to protect my rights.
Okay. Oh,
I am not a peon, and I will not give you guys to violate my rights purposely. I'm not gonna let you guys do that. If you respect me and you say, okay, you know, obviously you didn't commit no crime.
Didn't I say that from the start?
I would say, bro, you guys are good to go.
I said
I'm good
black
to go.
sweatshirt,
That's it.
black shoes. I'm like, haha, this is funny, by big misunderstanding.
Yeah,
Didn't I say
is.
that?
Yeah.
Big misunderstanding.
And then you
And
went
get
to,
your ID
okay,
and
I
I'll
have
clear
to
it.
check your
We'll-
ID
we'll
and all
clear
that.
it, clear you, get you
What
out of
is
here.
that? Yeah, but
let
that's
you
the
get on with
thing,
your
though.
night. We'll get on our night, and that was it.
There's rights. Your department does not override the Constitution. You guys can do certain things. That's it.
One of the best things you can do for humanity is to keep your cool, keep your mind engaged, continue to use critical thinking, and not comply. Empty-headed compliance will lead us down the same road that history teaches us time and time again to stay off of.
You can't do that though. So you guys are trying to make something out of nothing. And that's what it is. I don't know if you guys are bored, you have no crime to fight in this town. Maybe all these people, they don't do nothing, whatever. But obviously you see that I'm working, so this is a waste of time. You don't like the light on you, huh? You don't like it. So why do you shine it in my face?
Because it's dark out, dude.
Bro, you see me sitting there and have the light on in the car.
Okay.
You can see that there's
Okay.
nothing going on. You doing that shit to piss me off, bro. I don't like that shit. I'm not gonna get treated like that by you guys, bro. We pay your salary, bro, the people. We pay taxes.
Thank you for paying our
Thank
time.
you. I appreciate that, by the way.
So you know that.
Thank you for that.
So you treat
Yeah,
people
no,
with respect and you come up to them. You don't disrespect them because you have a brand and a badge. We're supposed to look up to you
Did I
guys.
disrespect you when I asked you?
You're disrespecting me by putting your light in my face. Obviously, you don't see me doing anything wrong.
Okay.
What am I gonna hold an AR-16 doing deliveries? You don't see me with anything. So I don't know. But obviously, you don't see that I'm a threat. So why would you have your light in my face? So you're making up bullshit, bro. I think you need to go to school and get educated, bro. I don't think you had enough education. What did you get? High school diploma and then come and be a cop?
Maybe you could pay for it too. Taxpayers, right?
Just go to school, man. Maybe you work in Starbucks. They pay for your college education. Yeah. Go for it. Maybe you could be higher up than this guy. Teach him for things. You don't like it, huh? You guys fuck with me, bro.
I hope you show your uncle this video. He'll be ashamed of you.
I show, bro. I can
Show
post.
your
I can
uncle.
send this. I can send
What's
this.
his name again? Delaney, you said?
I can send this to a lot of people, bro. You guys are violating my rights, bro. You know it is. You guys know it is.
Sergeant Mone here thinks it's shameful to stand for your rights against an onslaught of tyrants. This is the mentality of law enforcers in America. If you don't bow to their commands, if you decide to stand up for your rights as an American, you should be ashamed in their estimation.
I need nothing but respect.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
They probably treat everybody like this that's not from this town. I don't know how you could go home like this and feel like good about yourself. You guys just looking for issues, bro. You see, I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm doing my deliveries. I even let you see. You want to check the car? I stole the package? Okay, check. I'm recording all of this stuff, man.
I hope you are.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Some of these guys.
Your uncle.
Said that already. Yeah.
Your uncle can educate you on how police work is done.
Yeah, how to violate people's rights. How to waste time.
Right, big waste of time.
This is a waste of time.
Could have got you out of here 10 minutes ago. 15 minutes ago now at this point. Probably.
Don't worry, man. We'll have our own issues later on down the line. I got your guys' badge numbers, so I come after you guys each one by one. You guys are gonna think this shit's all a game. You could have let me go, because obviously you see I had nothing doing wrong, but it's the ego that you guys have behind that badge. You guys want to take it to the next level for no reason. This is gonna get posted on YouTube and it's gonna get hundreds of thousands of views. You guys are gonna see that one
We
day.
have it on tape too. Yeah, we have it on tape too. We're doing nothing wrong.
And you'll look at it and you'll be like, damn,
embarrassing
this is the day I fucked up in my life. And it starts by one person. And one person's gonna do it, the next person's gonna come back, the next person is gonna be the same thing. And when you lose your qualified immunity, don't say that it was the other person. It's all on you. You had the opportunity to be a good officer, but you didn't. You chose to be like this. You chose to be corrupt. And that's how things go. So, I record everything, man.
Please.
I don't understand what this guy's taking so long for. Did you follow up with the lady who called? If this is such a big crime, why don't you guys go speak to her? Ask her what package is she missing.
We all need to understand that the Amazon delivery driver is just a man with unalienable rights. He's not a professional auditor. He's not a journalist. He doesn't have a massive following. He's just a man who's sick of rights violators. When he stood fast for his own rights, he stood for the rights of every man and woman everywhere who are getting their rights demolished every day by badge tyrants who care more about power and policy than about individual liberties. And the ironic thing is that when cops destroy the rights of others, they usher in the very tyranny that will one day take their sons and daughters down the road of absolute despotism and slavery. If you enjoyed this video, maybe you'll enjoy some of my others. Take a second right now to subscribe to this channel, hit the bell so you can be notified when I upload content, give this video a like, and share it everywhere you can. If you want to support this channel, grab a hard-hitting design from the store that you can put on any shirt, hoodie, mug, hat, even cell phone cases. And remember, don't let anybody cheat you out of your unalienable rights.